All right, recording live, Team Boom call. So, big announcement. I'm going to kick the call off with the big announcement. I don't want you guys to wait any longer. So, this is going to be the first ever Team Boom retreat. We're going to be going the weekend of October 25th, for whoever wants to go, to Delray Beach, Florida. So this is going to be somewhere you can fly into. There's two airports that are really close by, West Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale. West Palm's about 20 minutes away. Fort Lauderdale's about a half hour away. Both those airports are pretty big. There's a train that goes from both of those airports to Delray Beach for $5, so pretty cheap. And then once you're there, my mom has already looked into the hotel rooms. There's a hotel that's right on the beach there, right next to the beach, that is going to be like $160 a night. So if we get like, 3 or 4 people in a room, it's going to be pretty cheap. It's $160 a night for a queen bed and a pull-out couch, and it comes with breakfast, which is pretty sweet. If you want 2 queen beds, I think it's a little more. It's more like $220 a night. But I figured, we could swap. People could swap. One night on the couch, pull-out couch, one night on the queen bed, keep it to $160 a night. She said she might even be able to get it cheaper for that, which is pretty cool. So Delray Beach is a really cool town. Like once you're there, you're never going to have to drive or take a cab anywhere. Everything's right there. You got the beach right there, which is a beautiful beach. There's volleyball. There's going to be a pool at the beach. We'll be able to cook out, a pool at the hotel. We'll be able to cook out there. We'll try to do some trainings there too. That kind of stuff. But mostly this is just kind of like a retreat to get to hang out, connect with one another, that kind of thing. There's a ton of restaurants, ton of bars that are right there on the strip, that are right down the street from the hotel. So basically the expense is going to be flying in. The hotel is pretty cheap. And then once you're there, you're not going to have to pay for cabs or rent a car or anything. It's all right in walking distance, which is pretty cool. So pretty big announcement. We're pretty excited about it. Hopefully we can get some people there. Don't book any flights just yet. We're going to nail this thing down so it's concrete, and we're gonna talk about it on Wednesday. So next Wednesday on the next Team Boom call, we're gonna have everything nailed down, and then we can start booking flights. So go ahead and you can start looking at flights into West Palm Beach or the Fort Lauderdale airport, or maybe even Miami, because the train does go all the way down to the Miami airport as well, up to Delray Beach. So that's the first big announcement. Did I miss anything? I don't know, Mom or Annie or anybody? My sisters, Amy and Annie, were like, we got to do Delray Beach. We got to do the retreat in Delray Beach. So they were all about it. I was kind of like, oh, that's where I live. I don't know if I want people to come into my hometown and making a bad name for myself there with all these crazy Team Boom people. But they were like, no, that's where it's got to be, because they love that town. So they, it's going to work out perfect. So I'm excited about it. Okay, we're going to be posting a lot about that in the group too this week. But all right, so next, another pretty big announcement. So the coach groups that you guys are in that have the accountability posts where each day it says your power hour, how many invites, your follow-ups, that kind of thing. Those groups are getting pretty big, and some of the leaders, some of the Team Boom Diamonds are starting to break away and start their own coach groups, which is awesome, which is what they need to start doing so they can have their own accountability and start becoming a leader themselves with their teams. So what we are starting to do is we created this group called it's called the Boom Fam. So this is going to be a group where now that people are kind of breaking off and starting their own coach groups for accountability and stuff, we're going to have this one big group called the Boom Fam, where all of the Emerald coaches and above on Team Boom are all going to be in that group. So yes, there's going to be some groups breaking off, but we're all going to be in that big group once you're Emerald and above. So we're going to be really connected in there. And that's not going to be an accountability group. We're not going to have the daily post like we do in the other coach groups. It's going to be more about sharing different ideas and inspiration and announcements and things like that. So I'm really excited about that group. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're an Emerald or above and haven't been added to the Boom Fam group, make sure you let me know and I'll get you in there. If you're not an Emerald yet, a little extra incentive to get to Emerald sooner rather than later. Okay. Also, So a lot of you guys probably already know this, but we do 3 different training groups each month. And going forward, they're all gonna always start on the first Monday of the month. So that would be, this Monday coming up, July 7th. But going forward, every month, it's always gonna start the first Monday of the month, all 3 training groups. The first is Coach Basics, or Team Boom U, which is for new coaches. So anybody that's coming in, that's a brand new coach, get into that group the first Monday of the month. Get your new coaches into that Coach Basics group the first Monday of the month. Second training group is Push to Emerald group. So that's for coaches that have gone through Coach Basics but aren't Emerald yet, and they need that extra push. Or they've been in a rut, they kind of got off track with the business, they need a little spark. Get into that Push to Emerald group. That's always going to start the first Monday of the month as well. And then the third training group is Push to Diamond. So that's only for Emeralds and above. That's going to be a little bit more, a little bit different training. It's going to be more talking about building a team and team volume and how to build your legs and placement of coaches, that kind of thing. So those are the 3 groups. They're always going to be the first Monday of the month. In your coach groups, you're going to be, every month you're going to be seeing people posting about that. Like in my coach group, it's pinned at the top, all 3 of those groups with a link. So that anybody that's in my coach group and the other coach groups can click on the link, add yourself, get in there. Those groups are going to have a book that you're going to be reading. They're going to have a Google or a Zoom call each week that you're going to be able to hop on. Those are the most important part of those training calls, is the Zoom hangout each week. So figure out what time that Zoom hangout is going to be. Ask the person that's running it, and then guard that time with your life each week, because that's where all the growth is going to come from. Not all of it, but that's huge, is connecting with the other people in that group. So those are the 3 trainings. What else? So also, the second Monday of the month, every month going forward now, is going to be our exclusive challenge groups. So we all are in these free challenge groups, right? These free groups where everybody can get in there as long as they create the free Team Beachbody profile. But each month, we also have these exclusive challenge groups where we can put our customers in there as long as they've ordered a challenge pack. Like this month, July 14th, the second Monday of the month, is the PiYo exclusive Team Boom challenge group. So hopefully you guys have been seeing that in the coach groups. And just if you have customers that order a PiYo challenge pack from you, get them into that group, because they're going to have chances to win some prizes. They're going to be prizes for the people that have the best results. So I always say we don't focus on selling. We just invite people to join a free group. But these exclusive challenge groups are great, because the people you're adding to your free groups, they are starting to see people talking about Shakeology and about the workout programs. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's this exclusive challenge group where they have to get a challenge pack to get into it. And they're starting to kind of think they want Shakeology. They're hearing about the exclusive challenge group with chances of winning a prize. Hopefully that's going to get them off the fence and commit to it. So those exclusive challenge groups are always going to be the second Monday of the month. And there's always going to be prizes for the people that have the best results. Okay. And then this is another new announcement. So the last Monday of the month, we're going to have a little free 5-day internship program. So I was talking to some of these elite coaches at Summit, and they run these little 5-day internship groups for people that are curious about knowing more about coaching. So they're not quite ready to sign up yet. They've been through the coach conversion, they've been on a group message, maybe even a 3-way call, or haven't even done any of that, but they're kind of just curious. They want more, but they're not ready to commit. That's what this 5-day internship program is going to be. So it's always going to be the last Monday of the month. And you're going to basically, I have a post. If you guys go to my Instagram, which is Pat90X, or my Facebook, I had a post I posted last week. It was a picture of me like sitting in a chair with a microphone in my hand, and basically just said like, hey, you guys have all seen me posting about coaching. If you have questions or are curious about knowing more about it, I'm running a 5-day internship program where you can get more information about it. No pressure to sign up or anything. And I had like 15 people message me and comment and said they wanted to do that internship. And I started that on this past Monday, and it's going awesome. These people are loving the little 5-day internship. So that's going to be something you guys want to start thinking about for the last Monday of this month, to get those people that are kind of curious about knowing more about it. Okay. last but not least, Team Cup. That's going to be the last announcement. So Team Cup, hopefully you guys are on a team. It's pretty simple. There's a little point structure. You get 2 points for every challenge pack that someone orders from you. That could be a customer, or that could be a new coach signing up that signs up with a challenge pack. You get 2 points for that. If they don't want a workout program, they just want Shakeology home direct, you get 1 point. It has to be home direct though. That's another way to get a point. If you have a personally sponsored coach of yours that rank advanced during the month of July, you get 1 point as well. So those are the 3 different ways you earn points. So basically, if you get your team of 5 gets a combined total of 30 points, then you get some prizes. I can't remember what it was. Is Alyssa on the call? I think she knows the prizes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, cool.
I think the first 30 points you get a t-shirt. When you get 40 points, you get a water backpack. Like it's a backpack and it has a water thing attached to it. And then 50 points, I think it's more clothing. I don't really remember, but I posted it in the coach group, so it should be in there.
Awesome. Cool. So I think that's like a good goal for, at least, to be shooting for 50 points as a team. So like individually shooting for 10 points this month. And then you get the point for the 30-point prize. You get the prize for the 50-point. And then also in Team Boom, like just our Team Boom team, the team that has the most points, I'm going to give that team each the opportunity to pick out whatever Team Boom t-shirt they want from the Team Boom site, or any Beachbody t-shirt they want from the Beachbody site. And I'm going to send those t-shirts to the winning team as long as you individually have 5 points. And also, I'm going to get a trophy, like a cup, a Team Boom cup, that I'm going to ship to the captain of the Team Boom team that wins the Team Boom cup. So that's going to be pretty cool too. And right now, Team Boom Swag, which is the team I'm on, is coming out of the gates hot. I think we got like 2 points so far. So something to try to shoot for. What else? Okay, so what are like the things that are going on this month to like try to promote to help you hit those goals for the cup? PiYo Challenge Pack, $140. You get 11 PiYo workouts. You get the nutrition plan. You get the calendar. You get a month of Shakeology for $140. PiYo is the real deal. This is a program that's going to make you feel better. Your joints are not going to ache like they used to. You're not going to have those aches and pains and knots in your muscles like you used to. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get more defined abs. You're going to get more defined arms, upper body. You're going to get more defined legs, booty. This is a legit program. I know a lot of you guys have started to use it, and you're starting to really understand that it's a lot harder than you think. I think the name is kind of funny, PiYo. You think it's like more of like a Pilates Yoga, but this is like a workout for an athlete that wants to get serious results. So get people out there to let them know a little bit more about that. Go to the PiYo fan page on Facebook, share some of the stuff that they have on that page with your people, get the word out there. The other thing is the 3-day refresh challenge pack, and that is brand new. That was announced at Summit. So I have my mom and Amy Morgan who have done it, and I was going to have them just kind of share like how it went so far and what they thought about it. So I don't know if Mom, are you on right now? I don't know if she is. Is Amy Morgan on?
I'm here.
Amy, do you mind just sharing, like, I think today's day 3 of the refresh, right?
Oh, your mom's there.
Here.
All right, Amy, do you want to
All right, let me go first because I'll have to go first because I have to babysit, so I got to run. I just finished the I just finished the 3-day reset, and I thought it was awesome. What?
It's called the 3-day refresh or reset? I mean,
refresh, yes. Refresh. And it comes with 2 vanilla shakes, there are 20 grams of protein, and a fiber packet, and you drink Shakeology. So you have Shakeology for breakfast, you have a fiber pack in the middle of in the mid-morning, then you have a vanilla protein, which it has more protein and other essential vitamins than our regular Shakeology. And then you pick from the list of fruits and vegetables and healthy fats. So it's very simple. and then you have another vanilla shake for dinner, and then you have a reasonable meal that they have a selection of, and basically it's vegan. There's no gluten, no dairy, and it's just fruits and vegetables and healthy fats that you add to the 2 vanilla shakes and the Shakeology and the fiber pack. And I did it for 3 days, lost 4 pounds, was not less bloated, less swelled. I have like some skin issues. It cleared my skin up. It makes you more regular. And I thought it was, and it also makes you have like mindful eating after that, because once you do that like for 3 days, it makes you more aware of what you're putting in your mouth. And I just thought it was fantastic. And I'm going to do it HD, home direct every month. It's like a jump start to your starting the month out. And if you're someone that needs to just maintain weight, this is just awesome, because you lose that 3 pounds and you can kind of maintain it through the month and just keep yourself in check. If you're someone that needs to lose weight, if you lose 3, I know people, I've heard Pat say 3 to 10 pounds maybe they lose. And if you could do that every month, it's I just think it's fantastic, and I'm signed up every month. I'm done. I think this is just fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, Amy, what do you got to add to that?
So I finished day 3 today, and so I don't know what my end results are, but as of this morning, I was down 6 pounds, 2 inches off my waist, and an inch off my hips. I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and kind of how you can leverage it to market it to your customers, because this is what has worked for me. So first, my opinion, I had a headache for 3 days. So if you're on any kind of supplements, like a pre-workout, or you drink caffeine regularly, whether it's tea or coffee, you're going to go through somewhat of a caffeine withdrawal. It wasn't like a migraine by any means. It was manageable, but it was kind of lingering for 3 days. As far as whether you're hungry or not, day 1, I was perfectly fine. The second day was a lot worse for me. So I had to eat a little bit of an extra piece of fruit or vegetables in the evening, but that didn't really hinder my results. And today I was perfectly fine. I didn't have to eat anything extra. So it kind of is just all based on you. And I always say that if you're going to eat something extra, make sure it's kind of within the plan. So an extra vegetable or a piece of fruit isn't going to kill you. But how to leverage it to your customers. So there's obviously a big holiday weekend coming up. Everyone's going to cheat and eat really terrible. And they're going to want that kind of like a quick fix to get back into their routine starting early next week. So I just posted my results. I posted in my fitness group about it. And there's a ton of buzz about it. My coaches and I did a kind of a trial run together this week at the same time. And some of my other coaches have lost anywhere from 2 pounds to 5 pounds as well. Their complaint was there was a ton of drama over the fiber sweep. I don't think it's that bad. If you've done the ultimate reset before, it'll be nothing for you. But all in all, I think it's a really great starting point for people who are either just getting into fitness and they need that kind of fresh slate, or someone who is struggling with nutrition and just, again, needs a fresh slate. It's what you're losing. It has nothing to do with fat loss. It's going to be toxins and a lot of water weight that you're losing. Whenever people go through holidays like this, they're eating a lot more carbohydrates than they're used to, and your body holds on to more water weight naturally when you're eating more carbs. So that's what's coming off. But I think it's still a great way for somebody to just have a complete refresh and a clean slate and start all over again. So
awesome. Do you mind sharing what you shared in your fitness group in the Boom Fam group, so we can all share that?
Yeah, sure. I just talked about my results and kind of the weekend coming up and people needing kind of a fresh slate, and that was pretty much it. People were kind of amazed. I was amazed that I lost 6 pounds, and that kind of did it for me too. So if I can encourage you to do anything, grab a group of coaches, open up a little private group on Facebook to kind of just, talk back and forth about what's going on with all of you and kind of test it out so that you get results and you can talk about them. It's 3 days. It's really, really short. It's manageable. I didn't cheat at all, which I was really super pumped about. And the reason I didn't is because I was accountable to the other coaches that I was doing it with. So I would suggest before you go out and advertise it, you purchase it yourself. It's $45. It's really not that much money. It's 3 days, and then start posting about it.
Awesome. Cool. Good deal. So, and then there's also, you guys can go on Facebook and check out the 3-day refresh page. And there's a ton of really good stuff on there that you can share with your groups and on your profile and Instagram and stuff like that. Same with PiYo. There's a great PiYo page on Facebook as well that has a bunch of really good stuff. So that's it for the announcements. I know it was a lot. So we got about 6 minutes left before the call ends. So what questions does everybody have? I know there's got to be some.
Pat, can I just jump in with one thing about the 3-day refresh?
Oh yeah, sure.
So one thing that an idea that I came up with and that we're using, and I just want to share it with the team because I think it could really do well for everyone, and I don't want to hoard the idea, but is to do like a 3 days of focus challenge group where basically like you're not just doing the 3-day refresh and that's it, you know, trying to bring some like excitement like they were talking about on the wake up call on Monday to these challenge groups, like offer something else that's going to really entice people and excite them and pull them through the challenge. So what like I'm doing is this 3 days of focus where not only are you doing the 3-day refresh, but you're also taking like the 3 days to take your customers through some personal development and kind of help them to like better themselves as they're going like through the 3-day refresh. So it's kind of like an inside and outside, you know, cleanse almost, so to speak.
Awesome. That's great. I'm trying to look through like the messages. Yeah, I'll post something in like the coach group with like kind of bullet points of everything that I kind of announced so that you guys can have it all in one place. But we got a couple minutes left. So what questions you guys got? There's got to be some. I threw a lot at you.
I have a question.
Yeah. What do you got?
Cleans, and I had a question about it because I'm almost done with my 21-day fix, and when I was on it, I lost a lot of body fat. So like my body fat went from like 23% to 18%. And would this help me to kind of like lose weight as of like, would it take any more body fat away? Because I don't want to have any more body fat going out of my body.
You're asking about the refresh?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it going to take any significant amount of body fat? No. So when you lose weight that fast, you're basically losing, it's going to be all water weight or toxins. And what I think we're really good about with this 3-day cleanse was to be careful that you're not losing muscle, which is very important. So I think that your body fat loss is going to be very, very minimal, especially because your body fat percentage is already minimal. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. I think that it's just going to kind of get rid of crap in your body, and that's pretty much it. One of my coaches, Rachel, she's pretty thin, and she doesn't have much of a body fat percentage to lose either, and she's only lost a pound or a pound and a half. So I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good question.
To add to that, Victoria, I definitely didn't have any body fat to lose, and like I was kind of scared about losing any more weight, but I went from like 135 pounds after Summit back down to 128, and it's not, I don't like feel like I lost any body fat. It's just like this bloat that was everywhere. Like I see a lot more muscle definition and stuff like that, but it wasn't like I don't feel like I like lost too much weight. It was just like a lot of bloat and a lot of like crap that I was carrying around.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more than just like losing weight too. I think like my mom and me and my family, we have like very sensitive skin to food. Like we know immediately if we ate something that was not healthy. You know, like our skin kind of turns red, which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But like after Vegas, my mom and I were just kind of like dying. Like our skin was killing us because like it's nasty air and the food wasn't great and you're out and you're drinking and stuff. And my mom did that 3-day refresh and like, boom, her skin was like cleared up immediately. So there's definitely some good stuff going on inside of your body more than just what shows up on the scale. So it's definitely, something to think about for sure. And then as far as like PiYo, I think I talked about it a little bit, but a lot of you guys are proud. I'm getting sick of seeing my PiYo before and afters. I'm sure you guys are too. But the thing that like doesn't show up in those photos is the fact that like I had a ton. I have a ton of injuries from high school and college and stuff that I just kind of assumed that I was gonna have to live with those injuries the rest of my life. And I think everybody has those little aches and pains, something that is always kind of bothering them, and they're working out to some of the more extreme workouts, and they kind of tweak something or something kind of pulls something and they have to pull back a little bit. And that's why I got way better results with PiYo than any of those extreme programs. I never had to pull back like I had to with like an Insanity or a P90X. With PiYo is the exact opposite. Not only did my injuries get better, I was able to push a lot harder because of that. Like I didn't have the effects of a pulled hamstring or a tweaked muscle like I always used to have. I felt better, so I could push myself harder. So not only did I get great results like looking at it aesthetically, but I just feel so much better. It's like Shakeology for your body. Like PiYo is the same thing. My body just craves Shakeology because it responds so well to it. And the same is true with PiYo. My body craves PiYo now because it just responds so well to it. So I just want everyone to try PiYo, and I want us to get it out there to everybody else because I know what it did for me and I know what it could do for everybody else. I think it's perfect for any body type, any level of fitness. So get it out there. All right, we got some time still. So what questions you guys got? And again, sorry, before you guys go, this retreat, like I don't expect people to come on this retreat. Like I don't expect people to spend the money to come, but if you do come, like it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a blast, but don't feel bad if it doesn't fit into the budget. There's a lot going on with, holidays coming up and stuff. So don't feel like you have to go on this, but I want you to go. That's all I got.
I have one quick question. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a stupid question, but
there's no stupid questions. There's none, ever.
With the refresh, if they get a challenge pack, it's just like any other challenge pack that they can sign up for coaching for a month also, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you sign up to be a coach, you have the option of choosing the 3-day refresh challenge pack.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I have a question about PiYo.
Yep.
Would you recommend PiYo for Pilates and yoga haters? Because I hate Pilates. I hate yoga. So I'm very hesitant about buying it. I haven't tried it yet.
So like, it's funny, when I got picked to do the test group, I was like super excited, but in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, PiYo? Are you kidding me? Like, couldn't I get picked for like a Tony Horton or like a Shaun T workout? I had never done a Chalene Johnson workout, and the name just kind of like, I had a bad taste in my mouth just from PiYo. I was like, Pilates yoga. Like I had seen Pilates. I tried it one time. The breathing was really weird. It kind of freaked me out. I thought it was like a Lamaze class or something. And yoga was just like, I felt out of place. Like I'd get halfway through the class and I just wanted to leave. I felt like awkward there. It was too slow. It was just, it wasn't for me. And PiYo is just completely different. It's so fast paced. It's so fun. Shalene's awesome. The music's great. It's like constant movement. You're flowing, like you're sweating like crazy. So you get the benefits of yoga and Pilates, like that we all need. You get better. You're more flexible. You have more range of motion. You feel a lot better. We all need that. But it's not that boring type of yoga and Pilates. Not that there's anything wrong with that if you guys love that stuff. But for me, I got the benefits of that stuff, which I needed, but I didn't have to go through the slow pace. So I got the benefits, but also got cardio at the same time, and got the upper body workout at the same time, and lower body and core. So for me, it would just kind of hit everything. And to answer your question, yes, it is for people that hate yoga and Pilates.
All right, thanks. I think you might have just sold me on it, actually. You're pretty convincing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I believe in it. So I just assumed that I was going to have to live with like aches and pains the rest of my life. And I'd wake up in the morning, and the first thing I did, honestly, was like pull my knees into my chest to like stretch my back out and like stretch my neck out, because it always was like bothering me. And I spent a ton of money on an expensive mattress and a ridiculously expensive pillow, and none of it worked. And I just assumed that it's just how it's going to be. And PiYo like completely changed my mindset in that. Now I wake up in the morning, I don't have to like recalibrate. I don't have to like go through to see what's wrong. I put my feet on the ground. I feel great. I walk to the bathroom, brush my teeth. I'm ready to go. I don't have to like deal with that crap anymore, which is so cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You got it.
Hey, Pat.
Congrats on 2-star diamond, by the way, Michelle.
Woo! Thanks.
That's awesome. We got to get you signed up for leadership. Like when the deadline, like when you're allowed to sign up for that, it's going to sell out in like the first minute. So we got to be like waiting at your computer to sign up.
I know, but it goes to elite coaches first and premier coaches first, and then third tier me second or third.
Right. So like when that opens up, like
oh yeah, I'll be on it
in like a minute.
Yeah.
Like when you're able to sign up, it'll sell out.
I looked up the resort, and I'm gonna be there. I have to be there.
Yeah. So you got to make sure like you're at your computer, like Dave's at his computer, like boom, we'll try to.
We will.
Cool. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, hey Pat, it's Jenny.
Hey.
For the Delray, is that like a family-friendly event, or is this like adults only, or what? Is this a Vegas thing, or what?
That's a good question. Let me get back to you in the group, and we'll talk about that on next week's call.
Okay.
Jakin says adults only, so whatever Jakin says goes. No, well, I was thinking that it would be. I didn't really think about it, I guess, because I don't have any kids, so I didn't think about that.
That was.
But I mean, I'm sure my family's gonna be there. But I don't know. Yeah, we can talk about that this week, and we'll talk about that on the call next week too.
Cool.
That's a good question. But yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it's your vacation. You can bring whoever you want, you know?
I had a quick question about the retreat.
Yeah.
How long, is it the weekend or is it a whole week?
Oh, sorry. I didn't even I forgot. I was too excited. I forgot the detail. We were planning on doing like 3 nights, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Perfect. Okay.
And if that doesn't work and you guys wanted to fly in like Friday and just stay 2 nights, that's cool too. But I think we're shooting for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it's like, I can't remember what day October 25th is.
It's a Saturday.
That's a Saturday. So yeah, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday night.
Okay. Thanks.
You got it. Anybody else have any questions?
I had a PiYo question.
Yeah.
So I have a cousin who's been asking me about PiYo since I first started talking about it. But right now she's pregnant. And so she wants to know if that's something that she'll be able to do when the doctor says that it's okay for her to work out again.
Yeah, I don't know like how that works, honestly. I've never been pregnant. But I don't know. Maybe I would just like have her talk to her doctor and tell him a little bit about what it is. Like, have him.
Can I say something here?
That's what I always say. Like when people ask me if they're allowed to do something because of like some ailment or something they have, or if they're pregnant or they're allergic to something, I always just tell them to ask their doctor. I think that's what we're supposed to do as coaches. So maybe just have her ask her doctor, like, is it okay to be doing like fast-paced type like yoga and stretching and Pilates and, core work and upper body with push-ups and that kind of thing. Like low impact, but still there's probably certain things she shouldn't be doing. But I would just have her talk to her doctor about it.
Can I answer that question?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go for it.
Hi. Just because I worked labor and delivery for 12 years, and I do know a couple things about that, pregnancy, having had 3 kids. And I am doing PiYo, and I'm a week in, and it is excellent. I have to agree with everything Pat said. I've got some aches and pains and whatever, too, so because I am 40 now. Anyway, I can't see that it would be an issue for anyone that's pregnant if everything's going well with the pregnancy, but I would definitely talk to my doctor depending on if she does have any injuries or anything like that. But as far as anybody who doesn't have any restrictions, I can't see why they couldn't do that. That would probably be the best one for pregnancy-related exercise, I'd say, having done many of the programs.
Awesome.
That's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Anybody else have any questions?
I know still about the 3-day cleans. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is the there says one you can purchase with the Shakeology and says the other one without the Shakeology. Are they just exact the same ones, just without and with the Shakeology? Do they have like include everything the same besides the Shakeology part to it?
Does anyone know the answer to that? I'm not sure.
There's one with Shakeology just for the 3 days, so it's just like 3 packets, I think, of the vegan chocolate. And then the other one just comes without it, or then you can do the challenge pack.
But yeah, they're exactly the same besides the Shakeology.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's only 3 packets of Shakeology.
Right. So like if you just buy just the 3-day refresh for a coach, it's $45. For a customer, it's $60. You just get the 3 packets of Shakeology. And
yeah, there's 2 options.
Oh, okay. And then
one with the 3 packets and one without, I think, and then the challenge. Well, 3 options, and then one with the challenge pack.
What is it like?
So if you already have Shakeology, you don't have to buy it with Shakeology.
Okay. So it's for a customer, it's $60 for just the refresh. It's like $70 if you want the 3 packets.
I think so.
And then it's $140 if you want a full month of Shakeology.
Right.
Cool. Okay, cool. And then before you guys hop off, when you guys are looking at, like, if you guys are coming to Delray Beach, before you, like, when you start looking at flights, also, you know, depending on what airport you're looking at, look at the Tri-Rail. It's called Tri-Rail. That's the train that goes from the West Palm, the Fort Lauderdale, and the Miami airports. That's the train you'll take to get to Delray. It's I think it's trirail.com, TRI like hyphen rail, RAIL.com, to just check the times on that, to see, like, make sure your flight's not getting in too late and you won't be able to, you'll miss like the last train or something. That's something to just double check. Cool. Anybody else have any questions? Nope. Cool. All right. Well, I'm sure there's going to be some questions. Feel free to post them in the coach groups or in the Boom Fam group, and we will do our best to get the answers for you. Sound good? Cool. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the group, but if I don't, have a good 4th of July weekend. Be safe. Use this time to spend time with your family. Maybe mention PiYo and the 3-day refresh when you're hanging out with them. But other than that, be safe, have fun, enjoy hanging out with the family and friends. I'll talk to you guys soon. 1, 2, 3, boom. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Jordan, what's up, bro? Jordan.
Say hi. I can hear you.
Hi.
What's up, bud? He's being shy now.
He doesn't understand what's going on with the video.
T, you gonna be in Skinny Atlas this weekend?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna come out tomorrow night to watch the fireworks in Auburn, and then I'll probably be around like Friday, Saturday, and then.
I'm watching the fireworks too.
You are gonna watch the fireworks too. Yep. So yeah, I'll be there.
Nice. Yeah, shoot me a text. I'll be around.
All right.
I'll be sober.
Right. Me too.
Cool. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. I like to see the stragglers. Who's chilling? Sydney, what up?
Peace out, Pat.
Yo, Eric, what's up? What's good?
Figure out how to turn it off, so I think I just have to wait for you to end it.
All right. All right, I'm ending it. See you guys.
I mean, you can talk and all.
I'm out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.